Right, backdraft on a wood burning stove. This is where the cold air is coming down the chimney and into the room. The biggest problem with that is when we light the stove, it blows all the smoke into the room rather than going up the chimney. First thing to do is obviously test for the backdraft. Now I'm actually here and I think I can feel it, so if I get hold of my lighter, if I put it near to the vents, you can see it's blowing. It actually blows it away before blowing it out. That's where the draft is coming down and out. So what we'll do is we'll lay the fire up and then we'll see how we can get over it and light the fire without it actually causing too much smoke coming into the room. So the first thing I need to do now is I need to get the fire laid so that it's going to actually light and get as much heat into it as possible. So I've scrunched up some at the back quite tight and at the front very loose, so those loose ones will burn really quick. Okay, so I'm just going to light the rest of the fire now. Right, onto the scrunched up newspaper. Next thing I'm going to do in this case, put some card in. I don't normally use it, but it's actually quite good just to get the fire going. It's a little bit, generates a bit more heat than just the paper and burns a little bit longer, but obviously not as good as the wood. For the wood, I've got some kindling wood here, which is really rubbishy old pallets. So that's pine, so that tends to burn really quick. So I'm going to put plenty of that in there. Then add a few sticks and then a couple of logs. Right, I've got some old dried sticks here. These tend to take longer to ignite, so that's why I use the pine at the bottom. And finally I'll put a log on. Normally I'd put more logs than that on, but because I need the space in there to get rid of the downdraft, I've only put one on, but that'll be enough to get the fire going. Right, now the most important thing for dealing with the backdraft is the old scrunched up paper. For this I'm actually going to take some newspaper. The thing is, scrunch it up as little as you possibly can. So actually what we're trying to do is fill as much of the space with the paper, but also leave plenty of edges on there so we can actually get it to burn really fast. Right, I'm just going to check close it up and check the backdraft still there. Right, we've got the fire ready. Just check that we've still got the downdraft. Yes. This is actually quite a strong one. It's blowing the lighter out fairly early. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to light the bottom in a few places and then very quickly light as many as I can at the top. And then shut it up and put it onto maximum airflow. Right, we can see the downdrafts coming out, but very quickly, because we've put so much flame into the heat box, it's generating that heat. It's now turned it round and off the fire goes. Okay, so I hope that you found that a useful demonstration and an idea of how to get rid of a downdraft or to light your wood burning stove when you do have a downdraft. Because if you get it wrong and you light the fire and the smoke just carries on billowing out, it's really not very pleasant in the room at all. So once we've done that, if you can subscribe to the channel, that would be great, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you.